have a short story. In 1909, a Chicago publisher W.D. Boycer visited England. He was lost in a foggy street. Later on, a small Boy Scout helped him find his way, and the Boy Scout refused the tips from him and tell him that is a daily good thing he do. So later on, boys thought this the Boy Scout activity was very nice, and he imported a Boy Scout from England to America. So that's why Boy Scout of America was from. The Boy Scout of America, in short name, is BSA. I think everybody, as the biology scientists know, BSA is a standard protein, and the full name is bovine serum albumin. Here it is not. It's the Boy Scout of America. So I would like to mention the history and the aims of the Boy Scout of America. And then I will mention a few famous Boy Scouts and the current controversies and the future of the Boy Scout. Here is a picture from the Boy Scout Troop 70 in the Highland Park region. So from the left three, that boy is my son. He's 30 years old. He has been in this Troop 17 of Boy Scout for about 2 years. He learned a lot from this Troop 70. Then BSA was from two noble predecessors. So first in 1903, the Woodcraft Indians started that time at the Costco, Connecticut. And then 1905, the Woodcraft Indian was founded there. And until 1907, the Scout movement was spread in England, and separately, a lot of Scout movement in America founded as well. Till as I mentioned, 1910, the Chicago publisher boys imported the Scout movement to America. Then, since that time, that was the Boy Scout of America. So now, I think many people may ask, where is the Boy Scout of America? The headquarters of BSA is at Irving, Texas. It's very close to our Dallas here. And since the foundation of Boy Scout is about 107 years, and there's about 2.7 million for Scout of the membership in Boy Scout of America right now. So you may ask why BSA was founded. Then the aims of BSA first is to help to develop moral characters for young boys. So with this training, the boys will know what is right or what is wrong, not only from their parents. And then the second aim of Boy Scout is for citizenship training. So through these activities of Boy Scout, boys will learn to do something in the district and help the district finally to be a good citizen in that district. So a lot of people mentioned when the children go to the university, they even don't know many things in university. So through the BSA activities, the kids will learn a lot of physical, mental, and emotional fitness, so they can better survive in the college life. The highest rank of BSA is Eagle Scout. I had been a few times for the ceremony of Eagle Scout. It's very formal, and you will be very surprised at the activity and learn a lot of things. So here is a few famous Boy Scouts. The first one is the astronaut Neil Armstrong. So everybody knows Neil Armstrong is the first astronaut landed in moon, landed at the moon, and he had a famous saying when he landed on moon. This is a small step for man, but a huge step but a huge help for mankind. Then the second famous Boy Scout I list here is the President Gerald Ford. And in our campus, I talked to the faculties in our department of molecular genetics. I know Dr. Russo was a Boy Scout. Actually, he told me he was not a scout, Eagle Scout, but he was a scout. So Dr. Russo is a member of United National Academy of Sciences, and he also is one of the author of the famous book Molecular Biology, and he is a chair of Eugene McDermott Distinguished in Molecular Genetics. So there's a lot of controversies right now about the Boy Scouts of America. So since the Boy Scout prohibited atheists and agnostic members, and they disallowed members in leadership position holding themselves as open, avowed homosexuals. So these rules reduced a lot of membership of Boy Scout. And due to the reduce of membership, they changed the policy, and they want to allow girls in the Boy Scout. So younger girls will be allowed to join BSA. So this will be a friction with the Girl Scout, because the founding the Girl Scout available in America, and a lot of concerns from parents. From parents that they worry about the young teenage boys and girls they can't play in the rules. So if out of control, what will happen with these young boys and girls? So things this controversies. So you may think, what is the future for Boy Scouts for America? So one thing we should consider is the membership and renewal have been declining steadily for years. So this will be big attack for Boy Scouts in the future. And then, like I mentioned, the controversies from the Boy Scout. So this class will, for change, may hurt this old institution. And also, since as I mentioned, the Boy Scout helicopters is in the Irving, Texas, and so Highland Park, Dallas is close there, and I think then the Dallas region, for example, the Troop 70 is maybe better than other regions. So the quality of different Boy Scout may be different, depends on the location. So taken together, I think the Boy Scout of America, the future still will be in question. Thank you.
Okay, you are at 10 minutes 53 seconds. So you need to cut your time back just a little bit. I think you can do a little less detail on some parts that are not so important. Like when you talk about Armstrong,
yes.
You don't have to give his famous quote. Everybody knows that. You could cut that part.
Okay, just mention the...
Armstrong was a Boy Scout, Gerald was a Boy Scout, Russell was a Boy Scout, move on. Okay?
Sort of like this way. I think maybe this is too simple because I watched their guys when they get
Yeah, well, I want you to cut to 10 minutes though.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to talk to you for a second, but the next person, can you load?
Okay.
Just give me 1 second. Okay. Listen, we have a problem with your slides. First of all, you need to, on one of your slides, you need to say, allow girls, plural. You said allow girl, and it's girls.
Once again,
Girls.
Girls.
And on one of your slides, the title said allowing girl, should be girls, plural, with S.
girls. Oh,
Yeah.
girls.
Okay.
Girls.
Sorry, I'm going to take a minute. You said in your slide that the Boy Scouts do not allow atheist and agnostic, and they do not allow openly homosexual leaders, right?
Yes.
You said this. Actually, they have changed their policy.
Just
In July, I don't know what year this was, but it is this change in policy that has caused the membership to decline.
oh.
Because some parents don't want this for their kids.
So I'm
So-
confused. So you mean previously they won't allow atheist and agnostic?
You listed their
Yes.
previous policy.
Yes.
They have changed that policy.
And now they allowed.
And see, look at this. I'm going to send you this link so you can read this CNN story.
Okay.
This was a big story because when you allow that, for example, they lost a lot of very religious people. A lot of people said, I don't want my kids to be in that situation. So they didn't allow that. The falling membership is not because of the old policy, it's because of the new policy. Do you understand?
Oh, okay.
It's that change in policy that made everybody angry and caused a lot of controversy.
Okay. Because
Okay.
the new policy, that matters.
Do you understand?
I understand. Yeah.
Okay, so you want to type your phone number in there and send yourself that link. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
No, this is really important because I think this is a core controversy in American culture, and you need to hit send. You need to update your slides.
Okay.
Because that has
I'll do so.
changed, and it is that change that made people angry and drop
Thank you very
out.
much.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay. A daily thing he does, not do, does. This is predecessors. Predecessors.
Predecessor.
Something.
Something.
Okay, this is not pronounced Gerald, it's pronounced Gerald.
Gerald.
And this is pronounced Russell.
Russell. Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
Now, can you come to the conference time and see me next Tuesday?
Yes, sure.
I want to look at your video and update your slides to make sure you're giving the right information.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
All right. How you doing? Here we go. Oh.